Okay, good people. Welcome to chord changing, shared fingers. Now we're going to go over some more changes that I want you to use the shared finger principle, where you're changing chords, keeping certain fingers down, and keeping the strum and timing going. Remember, you can do this. It's easy. It gets easier and easier as you're going along. We're going to be making music. It's going to be beautiful, okay? Now, let's try this change, C to A minor, okay? Now, if you look at our chord videos, and if you really look and study the chord, you'll see that, let's do A minor to C, because that'll be a little easier for you at first. A minor chord, now I'm going to zoom the camera in, I'm going to come in tight in a second, shares two notes with a C chord. You're sharing your first finger, which is the C note, and you're also sharing the E note, your second finger. The note that changes is you take your third finger off from the A minor, and you just move it up to the C note, which is on the third fret of the A string. So to make this change, that's all you need is a one finger move. What could be easier, right? What could be easier? Keep your pinky always attached to your third finger. When I pull it down like that, it's just because I'm trying to give you a better view of this. Okay, because I want, sometimes it might get in the way view-wise, but I want you to always keep your pinky attached to that third finger, no matter what chord you're on. Whether it's D, right? See my pinky? Whether it's E, see the pinky? C, A minor. When you're not using it, it gets attached. And I'm going to do that again with the camera tight in a second so you can see this. So C to A minor. One finger change. A minor to C, A minor to C. And you're going to be going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. As always, start with the quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. 2, 2, 3, 4. Here is our A minor chord. Now remember, you do not play the low E string with this chord. Here's A minor. I'm just pulling my pinky out of the way for now. You should have it sounding really nice, all the notes ringing out true. Okay? For this chord though, keep the pinky nice and tight against your third finger. Like I said before, no matter what, if I'm playing a C, look at my pinky. It's not out here, in here. I'm not on the fretboard, but I'm attached to that third finger. If I'm on D, look at that pinky position. It doesn't move. See how I carry my pinky? No matter what chord I'm on, there's E, there's C, there's A minor, there's D. See that? It's just hitching a ride, just right on the third finger. That's very important, okay? So, if you're on A minor, and you're going to C, all you have to do, let me give you a little better, there you go, there's a good shot of that. All you have to do is move this third finger, take it, and just go over and up one. That's it. Here's A minor, here's C. These other two fingers stay down. A lot of students do this. Again, I'm getting my pinky out of the way so you could just have a better view. A lot of students do this when they're first starting out. They'll play A minor, and then now I'll say change to C, they'll do this. Take their whole hand off and find C, and there's C. And then back to A minor. Now why would you do that when all you would have to do is just move one finger? See what I'm saying? That's all you'd have to do. Leave the other two down. That's that process of shared fingers, okay? So let's try that change. So try it a couple times dry. When I say dry, that means no strumming. A minor, C, A minor, C. Now what I'm doing, because sometimes, remember, when you're fretting notes, you always want to be right up behind the fret. Or right on top, right? You don't want to be like, if I'm fretting, you don't want to be fretting a note at the second fret back here. You always want to be up close behind the fret. Obviously, if you have a chord where you have multiple fingers in one fret, then one or two of the fingers are going to be back a little bit. But when you're fretting notes, or you always want to be right up behind, not back here, right up behind. So when I'm on A minor, obviously I have two fingers in that one fret. So when I go to C, I kind of just shimmy these over a little bit. That's that movement. I'm not pulling them off the fretboard. They're still on the fretboard. I'm just sliding them over just a hair. You might not have to if your fingers are smaller. I have big fingers, so I have to slide them around. Okay? So my fingers have to shimmy a little. That's why I'm moving them there. Okay, so here's A minor, and do it dry. C. A minor, here's another view. C. A minor, C. So let's try it with a slow quarter note. Okay? I'm going to put my pinky where it should be. The pinky doesn't keep it against that third finger. This is great practice. So here we go. that pinky hitches a ride. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3. You're not playing the low E string. We'll get into muting it later. Just try not to hit it right now. We're going to mute it with our thumb, like my thumb is muting it now, but we'll get into that in a later lesson. I want to get you playing. Okay, so I'm just doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, A minor, C, and that's A minor to C. When you get good at it, then try it with strum 2. We're playing music. Look at that, how fast? Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and yeah. There you go. There's another view. A minor, C, A minor. That's a good shot of the pinky right there. Look at that pinky. See how that's hitching that ride? Look at that, nice and close and tight. If you want to stay on the chord 2 measures, there's A minor 2 measures. See, I stayed on it 2. Down, up, down, 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 up, down. That pinky is critical. That's really going to help you later on. So now I want you to practice going back and forth between A minor, C, C, A minor, back and forth with quarter notes, 4 downstrokes, and 8th note strum 2. If you get really good at it, strum 1, try it with strum 1. You also should be practicing G to C add 9, C add 9 to G, G to C add 9, okay? We're going to do in the next module a couple more of these shared fingers, and all music is they just take these 2 chord changes and put them together with a couple other chord changes. Make a 3 chord change or a 4 chord change, and then you're playing a song, right? But these first 8 chords that you know now are so critical because different combinations of those are in thousands and thousands of songs that you're going to be playing that fast. So you have to get good at these changes because you're going to see C to A minor in songs all the time. That's a very common change. You're going to see G to C add 9 a lot, all the time. You're going to see D to G. You're going to see G to E minor. You're going to see all C to D. Very common changes. But here's the great thing about guitar and chord changes. Once you have a change mastered, meaning you can play it with a strum in time, it's in your pocket forever. That means any piece of music you look at, let's say you have G to C add 9 mastered and you're doing really, really well with that, right? Anytime there's a piece of music that has G to C add 9 in it, you're going to know how to make that change. G to E minor, very common change. Any piece of music, once you get that down, you'll be able to play with that. So you see how critical it is. You got to get these open position changes automatic. That's going to help you on the staircase. When you have those automatic, boom, you'll be up to the next level. And then we'll go to the next level, and the next, and the next. It's infectious. Yeah, you'll be rocking out in nothing flat. Okay, so practice those chord changes. Next module, we're going to do some more using shared fingers. Leave those fingers on the fretboard. I don't want to see this down and leave that pinky attached, piggyback on the 3rd finger. I don't want to see it flailing away. No, we don't do that here. See you in the next module.